Hey, who is it? Hold up, man. This motherfucker here. Hi, boy. God damn. One sec. Hey, welcome to Fred's house.
I'm tired of the same old thing and I don't wanna go back home. They keep on calling me, texting me, they yelling at me all day long. I just wanna drink, I ain't tryna think. I just wanna get buzzed and forget about things I've done. And I'll be at the bar, maybe look up at the stars, and go about 100 on this dirt road, hit a tree until I'm done.
Hey.
I think it's best that I leave right now, 'cause I ain't
What is going on, people? Welcome back to Fred's House Podcast. And big shout out to my boy Sean Mecca for this amazing track. And right now, I am enjoying the view right now. So again, big shout out to the boy Sean Mecca for that amazing song. We are out here. As you can tell, this is Fred's House Podcast, but with a twist. Look at the scenery, guys. Look at the views. I am out here on my vacation. And so far, Jesus, it has been amazing. I cannot stress or explain, put into words how amazing this is. For us native to the valley, it's pretty crazy that all we know is the valley, and there's not so much what we get to see, what we do in the valley. It's pretty repetitive, that the things that we do out there. Family people, you're just, parents, you're there doing your family things, and you get to travel. You got to take it. If you're parents, you really don't do much but be parents, and there comes a stigma with all of that. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today. I'm been very blessed to be able to come out here and enjoy myself with my fiance, and been having a great time. You know what I mean? It's amazing, and we do get told things here and there. We get things said to us. Um, Nothing in bad taste or anything, but it is what it is. You know what? It comes with the Mexican culture, and before we get into it, let's get a little word from our sponsors. We will be right back. This podcast is brought to you by Joe's Hat Co., the best damn little hat company in America. They have their own line of original products and also specialize in custom merch. Joe's Hat Co., located at 605 Noosa Street in George West, Texas. That's joeshatco.com. And don't forget to use promo code FRED at checkout. That's FRED to get 5% off of everything in store with a minimum of $35 and get free shipping and handling. This podcast is brought to you by STX Food Truck Rentals. You ever want to start your own food truck business and don't know the first step to take? Well, STX Food Truck Rentals has it all for you. A variety of equipped, ready-to-go trucks, expert guidance at every step of your food truck journey. That's stxfoodtruckrentals.com. View the trucks, pick the one that you love, and get the guidance you need to get started on your food truck journey. STX Food Truck Rentals. And we are back. And today, like I said, we're going to talk about parents going on vacations without their children. Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? Is it something where, it because I'll put it this way. Some parents do feel very bad, feel guilty for leaving their kids behind, and some parents don't. They enjoy it. But when it comes with that, is other people in your family or friends in your circle will try to guilt trip you, and it's because of the sense of you're leaving your kids behind. Who are you leaving them with? How could you do this? How could you leave them behind? But I reached out to the new sponsors, Maravilla Therapy. Shout out to them. And they sent me some topics to talk about because, mind you, I am not a therapist. I don't have a degree in any of that. I just know how to talk and listen. Not saying for you all to take my words 100%. You can take it with a grain of salt. Okay. I am a parent. I am a parent of 2 boys. I am a stepfather to 3 children. And, it's tough. It's tough being a dad, a stepfather, and being a truck driver. And it's not that I've been a truck driver for the longest time away from my kids. I have been in the refineries as well. So I've been dealing with working miles and hours away from my children. So I guess you can say I'm used to this. Um, my partner, on the other hand, she is enjoying the trip, the vacation, but at the same time, she is a little worried. Um, has her thoughts and worrisome, and leaving the kids behind. But they are being taken care of, you know what I mean? But like I said, um, talking with the new sponsors, Maravilla Therapy, they did give me some topics. I have them here on my phone, so if you see me look at my phone, it's because I'm going to read them off. First of all, the topic is, how many of us feel guilty over taking a vacation without our kids? For some, it might be guilt due to cultural expectations, where it's custom to put our kids first all the time. And that is a very, very, very good topic right there, because we are parents 100% of the time. Mothers are parents 110,000% of the time, because they're home. They deal with the boo boos and the ouchies and the I'm sick, taking them to the doctors and all that stuff. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. That's why moms are superheroes. And so if you think about it, who's the one that's going to tell the mom something the most? It's the grandma. It's the grandpa. Or maybe it can be a sister or a brother. How are you going to do this? And 9 times out of the 10, the majority of these people don't leave the valley or don't leave home. So they don't know what it is to go on a vacation. And I too have been told this from other people in my family. Like, how are you going to leave the kids behind? How are you going to do this? Why not take them? We do include our children in activities, in vacations, on road trips, etc. And it's great. We love taking our kids out and having a fun time. We make memories. We provide a fun time and memories for our children where they will always remember, hey, mom and dad took us out here and we will always remember this. And but when it comes to us, it's a bad thing. We get shamed for it. How are you going to leave the kids? How are you going to do this? You got to remember, we are people first. We're human beings. Then we are parents. We have to do for us as well. We have to go ahead and make sure we are okay and we have fun, because if you don't do that, you're going to put yourself in this box of, I am just a parent. I am just someone that is on the go, work, 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 work nonstop. And what does that cause? That causes problems. It causes frictions. It causes a kink in the chain where it brings up arguments, brings up frustrations, brings up the I do this and you don't do that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you have to make time for yourselves. Parents, it's okay to do things without your children. It's okay to figure out who's going to watch the kids for this week. Let me go out of state. Let me enjoy this. Let me treat my partner to this amazing trip, amazing time, this getaway. Unplug. This whole week, I have not done any editing. I have not done any networking. The places that I've been here in this amazing town in Montana, I could have networked. I could have interviewed other people. But why do I want to make extra work for myself? And you might say, well, Fred, you're doing an episode right now. Yes, I am. I've spent my time enjoying myself with my fiance, going on drives here and there to different little towns, buying little things here and there, going on hikes, seeing lakes. And I want to talk about it. So here I am, gonna do an episode. Fight me. Now, like I said, the moral of that topic is you got to do for yourself. Don't let the cultural guilt, because don't let any of that bother you. Don't let it stop you from having fun. Again, before you were a parent, you were you. You focused on yourself and your happiness. I am not responsible for her happiness, and she's not responsible for my happiness. I am responsible for mine. She's responsible for hers. Do we make each other happy? Yes, that's an added bonus. Do we have fun with our children? 1,000%. But when do we have time for ourselves? You need to think about that. When do you have time for you and your partner? You got to do it. You got to have fun. Taking a trip like this it's pretty wild. It's 30 hours away from home, thousands of miles away. And it's well deserved. Big shout out to us. Big shout out to the parents that don't stay stuck in the valley of, let's just go to the island. I want to go to the island again. We got another condo. For what? To barbecue and get drunk while the kids are just there having fun, watching movies, playing games? No. Do stuff with them. Take them out of state. And at that same time, you got to plan for yourself. Hey, babe, what do you want to go do? Where do you want to go? Let's go here. Let's have some fun, you and I. Let's be individuals. Let's be a couple. Let's be you and I the way it used to be before we had these children. So, let's move on to the next topic. Again, shout out to Maravilla Therapy. Much of the time where there is a lack of normalization in self-care. So when a parent, especially moms in, let's say, Mexican culture, take a moment to rest, they might feel guilty because they are not used to prioritizing themselves. Sorry, these shades kind of blocked me off here. So kind of like what I was talking about earlier, it's hard for mothers. Like I said, they're on it 24/7. They are working their job. Their job starts early in the morning. As soon as they open their eyes, hey, time to get up, kids. Get ready for school. Gotta drop you off. And when I'm home, I do my part. I help. I wake up early. I take them to school. Let her get her rest. Because she does it all the time. I'm a truck driver. I'm gone 24/7. I'm home for 2 to 3 days. And I'm lucky if I'm home on the weekdays so that way I can go ahead and do that. Sometimes I'm home on Saturday, Sunday. But when it comes to like that, is that moms are on the go 100% of the time. When the day starts, they punch in. I'm not saying kids are work, and it's something to be complaining about, but kids are work. Having children is a full-time job. So mothers, never feel guilty. Do not feel any type of way of, oh, I can't go because my children. Yes, we understand. I understand you love your children. But you got to understand, you got to love yourself first, because if you just put your children first of you, you no longer exist. You are not a woman. You are not a person. And this goes for the fathers as well. If you go ahead and put yourself just as a father, just as a mother first, and that's your only identity, you are no longer going to be happy. You are no longer a person. You are just a dad and a mom, which is amazing. I love being a father, but I love being a person as well. I like to enjoy my time by myself. I like to go to a place like this and just sit down and drink my coffee and look at these beautiful mountains behind me. Just sit here in this quietness, listening to this wind, the cows, the pigs, the horses, the birds chirping, hearing the wind rustle through the tall grass right there. You need a break. You need a break, because doing stuff like this, enjoying yourself and taking a trip, it makes you feel like you again. You realize that you are a person and you like to have fun, and you like to do things on your own. Mind you, I love doing stuff with my children. It's always amazing to do stuff with your children. Like I said, you take them on trips as well. You make these memories for a lifetime. They will last forever. Your kids will remember. I remember when we went to Colorado and for Christmas and we saw snow. We played with snow. We got snowed in. We drank hot chocolate. They will always remember, because it will be a memory engraved in their minds. And what's so wrong about you doing that with your partner? You doing it for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't let people bring you down. You can't let people guilt you into saying, never mind, I won't go because I don't want to be labeled as a bad parent. No. No, 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 no. You can't do that. You can't do that to yourself, and you can't do that to your spouse because if your spouse comes up with the idea and gets excited, or you come up with the idea and you get excited and now you shit on it because, oh, well, I don't want to go because they said I'm going to be a bad parent. I'm going to be a bad mom. I'll be a bad dad if I leave my kids behind, if we leave the kids behind. No, squash all that. Do for you and your relationship. Your kids will always be there. Your kids will always love you because you are their parent. You are their sole provider. They need you. They are the dependent. That's me breaking it down into like a whole nother level. But you understand what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. Now, it's just so it's an annoying stigma to hear other people kind of shit on you and your plans. Don't let that happen. Not at all. Now, here's for the last topic here from Maravilla Therapy. Those that have younger children might have a fear of missing out, FOMO, on special moments. And here, this and with this topic, it's a very crucial one. Because if you do have young kids and you do schedule up a trip, you do have FOMO. You have fear of missing out when you have young kids. And I'll go ahead and say this, is that when I was working in the refineries, my kids were a lot smaller. I lived in Port Lavaca pretty much. I was there from Sunday night, Monday morning to Friday. That was my home with other men. I lived with 8 men in a 2-bedroom apartment, so we can cut the rent in fucking I don't know how many portions and go to work, go to the gym, come back, do the same thing, and on Friday, go home. Home for only Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, I'd leave. The smart idea was to leave on Sunday evening so I can be there in 3 hours and sleep Sunday night. But what I was doing is I would sleep, wake up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and drive my 3 hours to go straight into work. because I wanted to spend the most time I could and sleep with my family. Now, like I was saying, my kids are smaller. And I did feel horrible every single day that I wasn't there. Did I have fun? Yes, because I made brother relationships to this day that we are still close. Me and these men that we became best friends. Shout out to my boy Leo. That guy, we're stick as thieves, bro. We went to the gym. That was my bro at the gym and at work. Big shout out to him. Proud of you, man. Proud of you for all the work that you're doing. But yeah, I was gone. I would have conversations and with him and other friends about that they were feeling the same way. And to tell you is that I wasn't a big believer in mental health. I thought I was on that macho Mexican machismo bullshit where nah, suck it up, drink a beer, get over it. Push that shit down, way down, deep down inside, and don't talk about it because that shit's gay. That's what was on my mind at the time. Until I don't know, I had like a breaking point, and I just started talking, venting to the homie Leo, and he just listened, and it felt good to be able to share my feelings and have someone hear me and give me their thoughts and help me out because I was feeling pretty down, pretty low. And I was very, very scared of missing out on things of my children. And I did. I did. And even to this day, I still miss things because I am a truck driver. There's times where I'm out on the road and I can't come home because there's an event. You know, I was lucky enough to be home to see my stepkids graduate, um, see my youngest son get his athletic awards, and very fortunate. I was lucky that I was able to manage my time and the trips for myself to get home on time. But back to me being at the refineries, I did, in fact, miss a couple of award ceremonies or things, you know what I mean? Because sometimes things happen on Wednesdays and I was out there working and I couldn't leave, or we were working 7/12s. We were stuck there working 100% of the time. And it's scary. I understand why people say no to vacations when they have young babies, toddlers, children. You don't want to miss out on things. You don't. But just make sure you prioritize your time and your fun and your relationship. You have to save your relationship. You have to go ahead and do things and make things work. Because again, you're not just a parent. You are a spouse. You are a person in a relationship, and you are you. You can't let other people, you can't let the fear of missing out with your children stop you from having a great, amazing time and an experience. Out here in Montana, it doesn't get dark until 10:30. You right now you see me, I'm in the sun right now. You think I'm burning up? No, I am not. It's extremely fresh. The sun on me feels amazing. The wind is hitting. It's a breeze. Y'all can hear it on the microphone. It's beautiful out here. I've had an amazing time this week. And now that we've done this, the conversation is, we should bring the kids here. Why? Because it's beautiful. There's farm life out here. I have fed cows and horses. I'm very terrified of these animals because I've seen so many videos of them bucking and caving chests in or heads. But I've overcame some fears and I fed them. You know, we've had our fun out here. It's amazing. We enjoyed ourselves. The drive here was fun. You know, driving through mountains, seeing my partner realizing that she has a legit fear of being next to mountains and cliffs and things like that. It's been something, you know what I mean? We've learned a lot from each other being on this trip, and also we've learned how to cope and help each other cope with these fears that we have, because I was very terrified of feeding a horse. I'm not gonna lie. Those things are very, very huge, amazing, beautiful animals. I've seen so many videos. I've ridden a horse before and I was terrified. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it comes from. Because ever since I was young, I think horses are beautiful and they're fun. They look cool to ride. And the times that I've been around horses, it's scary. I don't know what it is. They scare me. I'm a grown man and I was able to feed one, and I had my fiance be able to talk me down because I was scared. I was scared. I was able to go ahead and feed the horse and the cows, but you can literally see the body language. There is some fear there. You can see where I'm tense and I pull back, but she was able to calm me down and walk me through it. And that's what you do as in a relationship, you know? You help each other out and and become one. I help you, you help me. And again, you always got to remember this one thing. Nobody is responsible for your happiness but yourself. You have to make yourself happy. Okay? When you're in a relationship, you are not responsible for your partner's happiness, and they're not responsible for your happiness. All you can do is add happiness into this relationship, into this partner, and those are the moments. Those are the jokes, the inside jokes, the funny things, the random farts. I know that sounds gross. Some of y'all don't fart in front of your partners, but it's fun. You know, you got to remember we're all children once, and farts were the funniest jokes in the world. Okay, funny faces, hilarious. Always make these things count. Don't take life for granted. If you're able to take a trip with your partner, book that trip, book that Airbnb, take your vehicle, drive out to another state, because Texas is beautiful. Okay. I love Texas. Texas is home. But in the valley, we don't have these mountains. We don't have this beautiful weather. Like I said, the sun's beating down on me and I'm fresh. I'm not breaking a sweat. If I did this outside at home in Edinburgh or McAllen, I'd be drenched, soaking wet. So make sure you do this. Take time. Say yes. Don't let anybody stop you or bring you down with the guilt and the FOMO. Do it. Take your trip. Love yourself. Love your partner and love your relationship. You have to do these things for yourself and for your partner. You are a person first, parent second. Now, don't get me wrong. Being a parent is amazing. Like I said this earlier, being a parent is one of the best things in the world. You get to see a little version of you grow up. Okay? You get to see them make the mistakes, the same mistakes you made. You try to correct them. You be an amazing parent to them. You're there for them. That's wonderful. It's amazing. I'm not taking none of that away. I'm not knocking it. I love being a dad. But I like being a person as well. You got to remember, you have to do for yourself. I love my kids. I love myself. I love my sanity. And I like seeing my partner happy. Seeing these mountains, amazing. We've been here a week already. And doesn't matter how many times I wake up and walk out with a cup of coffee, it's still breathtaking. And it's wonderful to do these types of things, man. It's wonderful. You get to stop along the way on the road. You get to take pictures. You get to see the stuff that we don't see in the valley. Now, if you go up West Texas, you do see some cliffs. You do see some I don't want to call them mountains, hills. You see hill valleys and things like that, but nothing like this. You don't see snow up on the top of the mountains. That's what this is here. It's beautiful. Creeks, waterfalls, pastures like this. Amazing. Amazing. It's beautiful. It's just wonderful. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it off with this, guys. It's been a long time since I've done a solo episode, and I feel pretty good with this one. It's been a while. Pretty excited. It's a good one. I thought I was gonna have a hard time, but no, it flowed. So you might see some of these more often. I've been stressing about getting people on and time wise and things like this. You might see me do some on the truck. You know what I mean? So we shall see. I just need more topics. I will start getting ready for solo episodes. Does not mean I will stop getting guests on the episodes, because I love having guests. So yeah, remember, love yourself, love your relationship, love your family, love your children, love everybody. But always, 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 always enjoy life. Don't live in regret of, man, we should have gone. We should have taken that trip. No. Take the trip. Take the risk. Go enjoy yourself. Have fun. Make memories. Do that. Love yourself and don't live in regret. With that, I'm going to go ahead and say shout out to the sponsors. And let's go out with the same song we came in with. Shout out to my boy Sean Mecca again. Shout out to the sponsors, Joe's Hat Co., STX Food Rentals, and to the newest sponsors who helped me with the topics of this episode, Maravilla Therapy. If you need any sort of help talking to someone, make sure you go to maravillatherapy.com and go ahead and set up a quick 15-minute talk with one of these amazing therapists. And if you like what you hear, you can set up a constant visits and get the help that you need. If you have any sorts of problems or you just need to talk to somebody and you need that help, go ahead and go to maravillatherapy.com. Shout out to them again. And big ups Sean Mecca one more time. And yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side, people. Love y'all. Peace. I think it's best that I leave right now, 'cause I ain't trying to see you cry right now, and you ain't trying to see me mad right now. I'm whiskey drunk and I'm buzzed right